Tonight's game is presented to you in parts by the Frankfort Eagles. Post 976, they are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice.
By FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk.
By the Farmers Bank, where you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. By the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. And by Tornado Roofing, specializing in residential and commercial roofing and repair.
How you so cool, how you so fly, how you so fresh, you ain't even gotta try. Y'all pump fake and I ain't even gotta lie. Hit 'em with the hits, game winner switch in.
Back at Case Arena again. It is Thursday night boys basketball right here on the ISC Sports Network. Danville versus Frankfort, a Sagamore Conference matchup for you here this evening. Danville at 9-9, the Frankfort Hot Dogs at 2-15. As we welcome you into our pregame show, brought to us by the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. Joined by Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker, and Joe, excited to be back here tonight. The Hot Dogs so close to a victory last Friday. I know you and Matt Taylor had that heartbreaker, last-second buzzer beater for Crawfordsville.
We did. We missed you, Sean. Wished you would have been here, but I know you were covering other good stuff for ISC Sports. So, but yeah, it was a heartbreaker for Frankfort. Grabbed a 2-point lead in the last minute and let Crawfordsville get a good look on that three-pointer at the buzzer. And kudos to the Crawfordsville kid. He nailed it. And the Dogs lost by 1 point right at the end.
Frankfort has been playing much better of late. You can tell that the coaching's starting to happen. They're getting comfortable in Coach Nerney's system. But with that being said, what do they have to do to be successful tonight? Give us some keys to victory.
All right. Yeah, I think Frankfort is playing a little bit better. They went out to Rossville a couple weeks ago, shot the ball a little better, followed that up with a win at Clinton Central a week later, and came here against Crawfordsville last week. And very easily could have had another victory, but they did not. So what we look for tonight, I think I've got interesting stat. Let me lay this on you, Sean. I did some real heavy research on this one. Danville comes in shooting 29% from three, 59% from free throw.
Gotcha.
Frankfort, 27% versus 29 versus Danville. From the free throw, Frankfort 56%, Danville 59%. I mentioned not much difference there. Danville averages 62 a game, Frankfort basically 43. So, I got thinking, well, good grief, shooting percentages are pretty much the same. Why so much difference in the scoring? And I got digging. Here's what I think is one of the most amazing stats that I've seen in the high school. Danville, in one game more than Frankfort has shot, 371 more attempts from the field. 371.
That is an interesting stat.
And 121 more free throws. And I think on the negative side for Frankfort for that, they've shot 166 more threes than Danville. So that goes right into number 2 key for tonight, shot selection. I think Danville does a good job working that ball. They get the shots they want, where I think sometimes Frankfort settles much too quickly for the three. There's nothing wrong with some of the threes if you're open, feet are set, and in the flow of your offense. So let's look for shot selection tonight, how that's going to work, and then the third, rebounding. Danville has always been a good physical rebounding team. They have 4 players coming tonight, averaging at least 4 rebounds a game. I think it's key for Frankfort to keep Danville off the glass tonight.
We'll step aside for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll get you our players to watch, our starting lineups, and more. How about a tip-off even? We'll play some boys basketball here tonight on the ISC Sports Network. We'll be back right after this.
At Tornado Roofing, we provide a complete range of services defined by quality, innovation, and expertise. We offer free estimates, have financing available, and handle insurance claims. Tornado Roofing is more than a name. It's a family-owned and operated business known for its committed customer service and expectation of going beyond our clients' needs. Our work is backed by a customer satisfaction guarantee to provide you with peace of mind. For more information, visit tornadoroof.com or call 670-6440. At Tornado Roofing, we believe in putting a strong roof over your head.
Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
At Day and Ginda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast. With up-to-date practices and unwavering compassion, we offer the highest quality of service for your loved ones. Trust to serve your family with a classic commitment in modern times. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back to Case Arena. Let's take a look at our players to watch tonight for this IHSAA boys basketball matchup. For Danville, it's the junior Eli Tricker, and on the other side, Lucas Wagner for the Frankfort Hot Dogs.
Eli Tricker, 16.7 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, 4.6. He just does a little bit of everything for Danville. He leads the Warriors in assists and steals coming into this game. So obviously he's one you got to pay attention to. Lucas Wagner, 10.2 points a game. Good three-point shooter. He had a great shooting game the other night against Crawfordsville. Frankfort's going to need that from him tonight.
The photo for Eli Tricker is courtesy of Cheryl Cochran Photography. Thank you for sharing that with us so we could highlight Eli tonight on our broadcast. Our players to watch brought to us by Tornado Roofing. The starting lineups. First up for the Danville Warriors, Carter Ward, Jace Scrafton, Cameron McMahon, Eli Tricker, who we just mentioned, and Stephen Webb round out the starting five for longtime coach Brian Barber in his 29th season at the helm. Spent most of his career right here at Danville. On the other side for the Frankfort Hot Dogs, the home team, the lights are out, the strobes are rocking, the band's rocking too, and we got some fun glow sticks down there with the cheerleaders. It's R.J. Kornman, Jack Michael, Lucas Wagner, Luke Beardsley, and Isaac Adams, the big fella in the middle tonight for the Frankfort Hot Dogs. Hot Dogs have been playing with a lot more confidence, Joe. Obviously running into a buzzsaw tonight with Danville, but you're hoping at some point in time, right, that a visiting team comes in, they're overlooking Frankfort maybe a little, and Frankfort shocks them.
Yeah, absolutely. Frank, we talked a little bit about that before we went on the air. It's been a while since we've got to see the Hot Dogs kind of upset someone. What a great opportunity tonight for Frankfort. Kind of a boost for Frankfort tonight that they did not have against Crawfordsville. Charlie Beardsley back on the floor tonight. He was absent against Crawfordsville. He's kind of a spark coming off the bench for the Hot Dogs. Has done that several times this year, so that's a plus for Frankfort, and hopefully Charlie can come in and can have a good game.
Our officials for tonight's broadcast, brought to us by our friends at Day and Ginda Funeral Home, Stephen Helder, Brad Sponauer, and Ryan Eli. Set to tip things off. 8 minutes on the clock, and we are underway. Danville with the basketball first here at Frankfort. They look to move it around. Frankfort comes out in that 2-3 zone. I know talking with Coach Nerney a little bit, a lot of scouting going into this game. As we get our first bucket there, Stephen Webb.
Stephen Webb, good strong move. Left hand shielded off the Frankfort player. And not long before Frankfort gets a turnover, but back to Webb on that too. Did a good job shielding the Frankfort player. Danville did a good job against that zone patient and got a good shot underneath.
Obviously, looking at the stats a little bit, like you mentioned, Joe, not a great three-point shooting team is Danville. So Frankfort going to implore the 2-3 here, and well, as we say that, Cameron McMahon makes me eat my words. First 5 points go to Danville. Kornman will get it across. Jack Michael, we've seen him have some big nights for Frankfort this season. Adams, good spin move, but gets blocked inside. Michael, floater, lane, little strong. Quickly pushed the other way. McMahon into traffic, and he'll draw a foul against Frankfort. We get our first whistle of tonight's contest.
Danville, good push on the rebound there, gets the ball down quickly. You see that. Luke Beardsley just didn't quite get turned around in time there. Came up on him, a foul. First foul on Frankfort.
Going to take a timeout here to talk things over, and that'll give us an opportunity to thank the Frankfort Eagles. They've been serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. The Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street here in Frankfort.
One thing kind of interesting, you always kind of wonder, you know, even though Frankfort had basically a week after that Crawfordsville game, after the disappointment, you know, where are they coming into this game? Are they ready to go? Are they still kind of feeling the effects of that loss? Are they hungry? We'll find out here real quick.
Looked like jitters on the first possession, but got a good shot the second time down the floor. McMahon's quickly got 4. He averages 8.2 points per contest. One of the 5 seniors in this varsity roster for head coach Brian Barber.
McMahon coming in averaging 8.2. And as you said, quickly 5 points already.
Corman gets it up, gets it to Michael. Wagner going to travel there, never quite got a hold of the basketball. Frankfort finds themselves in an early deficit, something that I don't know that this team this year is tooled to really come back from large deficits, so got to stop the bleeding.
Very well put, Sean. I think you're right. That scoring in bunches isn't one of Frankfort's strong suits, so they don't want Danville to get too far out front.
They switch that 2-3 up this time to more of a 3-2 look. They find a 3 from the soft corner. That one rattles out, but one of the things Danville does best, and Coach Nerney was very aware of this, they rebound on the offensive glass better than anyone in the conference.
Yeah, they're really strong at that. Always have been good off that glass on the offensive end. As we mentioned in the pregame, Frankfort's got to block out.
As a matter of fact, Eli Tricker had double-digit rebounds one night in a game earlier this season, and he got every single rebound on the offensive side.
That is impressive.
Run out other way, Stephen Webb with his second field goal.
Twice now Danville's beating Frankfort down the floor for an easy layup.
Backdoor cut, Michael, mid-range. Got his shot contested and blocked there. Tricker quickly the other way. Webb finally misses one. 3 on the way. McMahon's off. Man, I'll tell you what, Stephen Webb is not afraid to bang down low, is he?
No.
And offensive glass again working. One thing you know about a Brian Barber coach squad is you've got to bring extra intensity because you're not going to outwork them.
No, Frankfort quick 3 turnovers.
Quickly the other way again, and Cameron McMahon's having a career night here in the first quarter.
He's about got his average already if he already doesn't.
I'm running out of room to score him on my scoring sheet.
He's got 9 quick points, averages 8. He's off to a great start.
Michael looking for help. Teammates run away, puts up a little jump shot there. Tricker quickly the other way, and you can tell Danville is going from defense to offense. And man, that ball hardly hit the ground.
Again, to get a good look, good outlet by Tricker, who's a player to watch for Danville. He just does a little bit of everything. That was a great outlet pass. Led to another fast break point for Danville, an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play. Danville already up 15-0.
4 new players come onto the floor for Frankfort. The only starter who remains is Kornman. Ward, one of the better free throw shooters on the season at 75%. And that was money there. Frankfort still looking for that first shot to drop here in the first quarter. Beardsley, as you said, missed earlier, comes back, and definitely one of the more athletic Frankfort hot dogs is Charlie Beardsley.
Absolutely. He's having a pretty good sophomore year. Has always kind of been a spark plug for Frankfort coming off the bench and provided a good basket there for Frankfort to get him going.
Tricker in the lane, Going to be fouled by Jackson Woods. I want to give a special shout out to Jackson. Today's his 18th birthday. Happy birthday, big fella.
Yeah, hope he has a great game on your birthday. Nothing like playing well on the birthday, right?
Picks up his first foul in tonight's contest. Right. And Tricker misses at the line. That's the first miss tonight.
Tricker coming in averaging 59% from the free throw line.
Leaves both of those short, and Woods comes out with the rebound. Frankfort trailing by 14. Stripped here. Ward on the steal. Looking ahead. Danville quickly moved the basketball around. Good job playing the passing lanes. Corman with the steal. Montalvo Soto, number 30. That's Taryn Emery for three. Off the mark and brought out by Scrafton.
One and done for Frankfort.
And quickly, again, the other way. Stephen Webb's got 6 points here in the first quarter. Danville have such great runs on the football side of things the last few years. Been a powerhouse. Lost a heartbreaker, controversial ending this season. Looking down low again. Shot out top, and there's Scrafton knocking down the three. 21-2 in the first quarter. Still 3 minutes to go. Danville has come out on absolute fire. This timeout brought to us by our friends at Day and Ginda Funeral Homes. With locations in Frankfort, Florida, Mulberry, and Rossville, the compassionate and experienced staff at Day and Ginda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on their services and community involvement, you can visit dayandginda.com. Day and Ginda Funeral Homes, where we put family first. And while we have a moment, let's thank Tornado Roofing as well. You need quality work from a qualified company, then look no further than Tornado Roofing, Siding, and Gutters. They offer free estimates, financing, and they'll even help you with your insurance claims. You can reach them by phone at 670-6440 or visit tornadoroof.com for more information.
Well, for Frankfort, 21-2 is not what you're looking for. That is a big hole to crawl out of here late in the first quarter.
Head coach Jake Nerney trying to find some answers. He's called 2 timeouts already in the first. We saw him pull 4 of the starters out, go with a substitution. Offensively, Danville's just been on fire.
Getting some offensive rebounds, Danville, which we thought that might be a thing.
Tricker gets the block. We look ahead again. Here comes Ward. And what great footwork down low. Stephen Webb is putting on a clinic in the post.
He is shooting very well, and most of those shots are point-blank range.
Montalvo Soto back to Beardsley. Finds himself wide open. Down the lane, athletic finish, gets it to go.
Charlie's second field goal, all 4 points for Frankfort.
You can quickly see why the Hot Dogs missed Charlie the other night against Crawfordsville.
Yeah, as you said, Sean, he's definitely one of Frankfort's more athletic players, so he's a good one to come off the bench and provide a spark for you.
Frankfort with some substitutions. Woods comes out. Montalvo Soto heads back to the bench as well. Now 4 of the 5 starters back in for Frankfort. They'll join Emery on the floor. 23-4 early score here from beautiful Case Arena. A rare Thursday night basketball game because it's girls sectionals going on right now. 3 from Ward off the mark.
You're right. Girls will be hooping it up heavy this weekend.
3, Emery, corner. Boy, Frankfort needed that one.
That was a good look. Nothing wrong with that shot by Emery.
Danville's got some pretty good size. You see Scrafton there, about 6'5", 6'6". Out on the wing, that shot off from Scrafton, but look who's there, Tricker. I think I see why, Joe, they have so many more shot attempts.
They are very quick to the ball on the offensive end. They rebound well. They're aggressive. They're just out hustling Hot Dogs right now.
High motor.
Very much. They were definitely ready to play tonight. No letdown early for Danville.
6'4" Ben Coleman into the game now, one of the 5 seniors on this squad. There's number 31 for Danville. Frankfort obviously a down year at 2-15, trying to find a spark for first-year coach Jake Nerney. Run out steal. McMahon continues his torrid pace here in the first. The steal. McMahon the other way. And another bucket. Frankfort getting outworked here early on their home floor. Michael, no. Adams battling down low. Tricker may have 10 rebounds already here in the first quarter.
He has, and he's leading the charge. He's making good passes.
At the end of one, 27-4. Danville coming in Frankfort. Shocking the Hot Dogs here early. 23-point lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome to the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. From the moment you arrive on the property, you'll notice every detail is finely crafted to provide you with the dream wedding you've always dreamt about. From carriage and trolley rides to breathtaking aerial views via our hot air balloon, the Willow Creek Barn offers unforgettable moments that will last you a lifetime. For more information about our packages and availability, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Welcome you back here to Frankfort High School, beautiful Case Arena. Second quarter starts off here and is brought to you by Ardente Dental, where they offer high-tech dentistry with a personal touch. Whether you're a brand new patient or you've been with them for years, they're here to serve you. You can give them a call at 654-7222 or visit them online at ardentedental.com. Ardente Dental, we bring smiles to life. Frankfort Hot Dogs have run into a buzzsaw here early, Joe.
They sure have. 27-4 first quarter for Danville. Boy, they came out firing on all cylinders. Just a quick update here on the JV if anybody was interested. Danville won the JV game 48-28.
You know, you look, and for Danville standards at 9-9, they would consider this a down year compared to what they're used to. Obviously still a ways to go and have an opportunity to get over 500 as Isaac Adams gets the scoring started for Frankfort. The head coach, Brian Barber, has had 12 straight years of 15-plus wins. He's won sectionals in 6 of the last 8 years as a 3 gets rattled home here again. Cameron McMahon with 16 points to start.
He has come out and set the tone early for Danville.
Coach Barber is 9th among active coaches in wins. He is just 3 wins shy of 500 for the career. As Kornman gets a field goal there. Frankfort already with as many points in the first minute of the second as they had in the entire first quarter.
Absolutely. Double that up quickly, up to 8 points.
Tricker shot off the back iron. Adams pulls down the rebound, and whatever Coach Nerney said between quarter breaks, at least looks like it's got through to the Hot Dogs a little bit here.
RJ Little out of control on that shot.
Adams tried to recover, but Carter Ward puts in 2 more. He's got 5.
Well, if Frankfort's got any chance, if they have any chance, they're going to have to do it on the defensive end. They got to slow Danville down.
Wagner, good move into the paint, just left it a little short. And now offensive foul. Got to keep a cooler head there, Lucas.
Yeah, I know he was getting bumped around pretty good, physicaled up. You couldn't see all that, but you can. That's an easy call for the official right in front of him there to throw that elbow.
Joe, to kind of complete my thoughts on Brian Barber and his coaching career. In 29 years, he's only had 1 losing season, and he has averaged 17 wins per year on his career. Turnaround jumper for Scrafton. So,
wow.
Anytime you play a Coach Barber team, you better be ready to go.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
Good pass from Wagner there. Adams does have a pretty good shot from distance. Can't get that one to drop. Beardsley. Last touch there by the Hot Dogs. Want to give a special congratulations to Wilbur Cummins. 1925 class here at Frankfort will be inducted into the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame on March 19th this year.
Wow, that's cool. Good for that. Boy,
so his family will accept that on his behalf.
His name has been in that record books for the scoring for a long time, as he scored a lot of points early on, way before the three-point shot, and a lot of times when the games weren't that high scoring.
He will become the 9th member, if I saw that correctly, for Frankfort to get into the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame that played at Frankfort. Now other members who have been associated with Frankfort are in as well, John Milholland being one of them.
Number 22, Emery, knocking down a three-pointer.
Frankfort needed that. Shot to the corner again, and I'll tell you, I say this to you, Joe, every time we do a game, there is always a player who comes in every game we do from the other team who is lights out from beyond the arc in Case Arena.
And Mr. McMahon has certainly filled that void tonight for Danville.
Averages 8 points per game. He already has 19. Floater there. Good looking shot from the sophomore Carter Ward.
How is Danville 9-9? Good grief.
Tough competition.
Yeah, they are looking very, very smooth for 500 ball club.
You get those teams in that Indianapolis area that beat up on each other is what happens.
You're right. You are right. RJ with a good, strong move there. We saw the replay. Opportunity for 2 free throws.
I think Danville's coming in with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder as well. They've lost 2 in a row, and they've lost 4 out of their last 5. Now, you wouldn't – if I didn't have the schedule right in front of me and I was saying that, I would think I was crazy because of how well they've played.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that, or you certainly wouldn't think that.
R.J. Kornman, he had 15 points versus Crawfordsville the other night. Led all Frankfort scorers. Starting to find his way here during the senior season. Has a scoring average up to 7.
Yeah, RJ shooting the ball well from the free throw line, coming in averaging 79% from the free throw line, so that's definitely solid.
26-point lead here. 4 minutes to go before the half. Double team down low, doesn't matter. Mason Shipley gets his first field goal tonight.
Danville continues to kind of shred Frankfort's zone defense rather easily. They can kind of get whatever they want.
Wagner with a good back cut. Got to be careful. Threw another shoulder block into a player there. Likes that 3 from the corner. That one rattles out. Good work from Montalvo Soto to keep it alive. It'll stay on this end with Frankfort.
Good hustle there. Frankfort, not many offensive rebounds here in the first half. At least they were able to keep that one alive. Opportunity for ball out.
Head coach Jake Nerney did say this week, Joe, that he's seen the improvement in his team. It's been a real pleasure to coach this group. The win's obviously not there. Scrafton gets a throwdown on this end.
Scrafton, the second field goal to go along with his three-pointer this evening.
Going to get a foul here against Scrafton.
Get to see here that foul. Danville's second in the quarter.
That one taken away. Here comes Ward again. Left hand up and good. Carter Ward with 9 points. Above his season average already. Emery hit the three earlier. He gets another one here. That was a good-looking shot.
Yeah, stepped right into that. Foot just barely behind the line.
And inside once again is Stephen Webb. Well, I tell you, Danville gets the ball up the floor so fast, Joe, I barely have time to write the score on one end down.
You got to pay attention. They do a good job of pushing it very quickly.
Outlet pass already across half court. They are looking to go. Interior. Miss. Guess who's there? Guess who scores again?
Mr. Webb.
Oh, the webs we weave. 12 points tonight for Steven.
I mean, one of the benefits of playing the zone, or at least you would hope, is trying to keep that ball out of the middle and on the baseline from the on-top passes, and Danville's been able to do that repeatedly.
Emery with it here. He's had a little bit of the high hand for Frankfort. Gets an open look here. Left that one short, and then the save there from Kornman. Good play. And McMahon says, darn it, I couldn't get out of the way.
He goes, man, that's good hustle. I hate that I didn't block him out a little bit better. Right there you can see Kornman giving the effort.
I love the sign of sportsmanship there as he came back. He said, you got me. Gave him a little pat in the gut.
Yeah.
Kornman's three. Loses it short, and Scrafton's got the rebound. Even that slight jog up the floor, I almost said they're walking it up compared to the normal pace. The turnover there on the Warriors.
That's only Danville's second turnover this evening.
They do a really good job. 11 turnovers per game on average.
That's pretty solid, yeah.
This one knocked away the length of Danville getting to the hot dogs here. McMahon. Well, I think he thought he had that one, and I did too when he let it go because it was dead center. Kornman has it taken away. Ward quickly the other way. Good hustle by Kornman to get back. Somehow avoids committing the foul. Look at this hustle.
You see that? I think Kornman and Frankfort kind of got away with a little bump there. That was on that layup there by Danville. Number 3, Carter Ward. Another good sportsmanship. Just helped him right up after he got knocked down on that layup.
I know my freshman year, Joe, on a fast break, I got thrown into that pole, the base of the pole there for the basket. Yeah. Thankfully, there's padding there, but it's not very thick.
Yeah. I've had that happen too, and it does kind of rattle your teeth a little bit. So you're right. It looks pretty well padded, but I don't think it is. Yeah.
When you hit that at full speed with the shoulder, you feel it. Good inbounds play for Frankfort. There's Wagner.
Gets his first points of the evening.
He's our player to watch tonight for Frankfort. McMahon, circus shot.
Nice looking shot.
Good grief. That young man's having a night. This one right through the hands of Beardsley, wide open down there. Montavo Soto comes back in, Kornman comes out. Frankfort, you're seeing them sub a ton in and out, just trying to keep up with the pace of the game at this point in time, keep fresh legs on the floor.
Danville is definitely making them work, making Frankfort work for every little thing.
Ben Coleman came back in there, as well as Gavin Galenzi's on the floor, number 24 for Danville. He's got it now. Coach Barber wants him to hold for one. Tricker will get this down to about 10, maybe 9, 8 seconds, and then they'll run the play. Now they go. 3, McMahon rattles out. Webb can't get it to go, but man, offensive rebounding for Danville.
Danville has been stout on the offensive board. They are getting shot after shot. hence the 51-18 half-point lead for Danville.
51-18, as Joe just said. We'll go to the break. When we come back, it's our halftime show right here on the ISC Sports Network.
Frankfort Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable. To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99. Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
We welcome you back here to Case Arena. Tonight's halftime show brought to us by the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. Joe, your thoughts on the first half so far?
Wow.
Wow, right?
Danville coming in 9-9, and you thought, well, okay, you know, Frankfort maybe catch them flat-footed. Danville might be looking ahead. Not the case. Danville came out extremely strong. They were aggressive right away. I know they got out to a quick, gosh, what was it before Frankfort scored? Was it like 13-0? Maybe 15-0 before Frankfort got a basket. Ended up that first quarter 27-4. Danville definitely came out ready to play. They were strong and aggressive on the glass, got fast break points, just a little bit of everything. A very strong showing by the Warriors in the first half.
Yeah, a better scoring quarter in the second for Frankfort. They got 14 points as a team. Danville had 24 in the quarter, so a more competitive second quarter. But man, when you dig yourself as big of a hole as they did in the first,
yeah, you're right, Sean. You're right. That's really, really hard to come out of a 27-4 first quarter deficit, and Danville shows no sign of letting up on the gas. And
Cameron McMahon, the senior for Danville, has 21 points at halftime. He has single-handedly outscored Frankfort by himself.
Yeah, McMahon coming in averaging a little over 8 points a game. Just had himself a career half there. Good for him, boy. The senior having a good, strong showing underneath. Got several rebounds on the offensive end, so he certainly did his part in the first half.
At halftime, we want to make sure we thank our friends at Healthy Communities of Clinton County, formed almost 20 years ago. Healthy Communities of Clinton County remain committed to the community by offering programs geared toward a healthier tomorrow with focus on overall health, mental health, substance abuse disorders, and reducing teen pregnancy. The goal is to make the healthy choice the easy choice. For more information, visit healthyclintoncounty.org. As our Farmers Bank halftime show rolls along, we want to make sure we tell our viewers tonight, make sure you tune in tomorrow. If you're a Clinton County fan, we've got some high school basketball headed your way. You can watch game number 1 will be the Rossville Hornets and Frontier Falcons at 6 o'clock, and then immediately following somewhere around 7:30, you can watch a nice little showdown between Carroll and Clinton Central. Carroll defeated Central earlier in the year, but Central's been on a roll.
Now we're talking girls basketball here for tomorrow night, and that's what a great chance. You get 2 Clinton County schools there, Rossville and Clinton Central. Clinton Prairie almost got there. Well, it would have been great to have those 3 teams playing tomorrow night, but good luck to the Lady Hornets, Lady Bulldogs tomorrow night.
We'll take a break in our halftime show. When we come back, we'll show you some highlights from that first half.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium we see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
For the barn wedding of your dreams, you need to experience our country estate, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. Schedule your tour today at thewillowcreekbarn.com. Voted the Knot Best of Weddings for 3 years straight.
Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story. In our effort to serve your family at the highest of quality, we have added our own crematories, one for your loved one and another crematory for your furry family members. Contact us for information on how we can serve your family. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back at the half. The Fiber Hawk, Fiber Fast first half highlights roll along. And Joe, the fans at home are going to get to see a lot of Danville right here.
Yeah, the gray jerseys are going to have a lot of good highlights. The first two things you saw there was number 23. That was Webb with 2 quick layups to get things started for Danville. And Charlie Beardsley there showing a quick jump shot. And once again, there's number 23 inside. And, Danville just inside, outside, all half long.
Yeah, and most of their scoring in the first half coming from 2 players. In Cameron McMahon, he had 21, as we said. Stephen Webb with 12. He's in double figures. And Carter Ward has 9 points.
So, balanced scoring. You've got 5 scores out there for Danville. McMahon, I don't want to take your thunder here, Sean, but McMahon leading the way with 21 and Webb 12. Those are your 2 double-digit scores for Danville the first half.
If we go back to the beginning of the game and I told you, hey, Eli Tricker averages 17 points a game, he's scoreless at the half, would you think that the lead would be this lopsided right
Absolutely
now?
not. You would think, hey, Frankfort has really done something right here, man. They held the leading scorer, coming in averaging a little over 16 a game. Does a little bit of everything for Danville. Speaking of Tricker, so to hold him scoreless, you'd say, all right, Frankfort's in the game. Missing something there, Sean. We're missing something.
Again, those highlights brought to us by FiberHawk, now available. FiberHawk Fiber Internet, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call 765-922-HAWK. Fast, affordable, FiberHawk. Again, halftime show brought to us by the Farmers Bank. They like helping everyone grow, and they draw on over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention that have been there since the founding in 1876. And that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer, Joe. Let's grow. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Farmers Bank just does a lot of good for Clinton County and the community. They step up and do their part for many things for the community.
I love the new slogan, Let's Grow. They've grown a lot lately. They have locations now in Westfield, Carmel, Noblesville, and I'm missing one. There's another one, Westfield. Did I say that?
Westfield, Sheridan, all the branches they have in Clinton County. Yeah, they just continue to keep on growing.
51-18 is your score at the break. We'll step aside one final time when we come back the third quarter. Head your way here on the ISC Sports Network.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
We welcome you back here to Case Arena. Tonight's third quarter brought to us by Day and Ginda Funeral Homes. With locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville, the compassionate and experienced staff at Day and Ginda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on their services and community involvement, just visit dayandginda.com, where they put family first. Speaking of first, Danville will have the basketball to start the third quarter. 51-18 lead here. Let's see if their hot shooting continues. Good shot challenge there by Montalvo Soto. This one rims out. Kornman on the rebound.
Danville got one offensive rebound there on that possession. They held up their end on the rebounding. That was one of our keys, and Danville dominated the rebounding in that first half.
Frankfort's got to find some scoring on this end. I'd like to see Wagner get going here, the leading scorer for the Hot Dogs on the season. Adams, good up and under for the big man, leaves it short. Strong down low, using his body. Third time's a charm, nope. Wagner in the paint. Maybe the offensive rebound just happens on this end of the floor.
Maybe
Frankfort,
I think they had like 2 nights right in a row there for one possession what they'd get. Wagner knocks down his first 3 of the evening. He had 2 points in that first half.
That's a big shot for Lucas.
Number 22 breaks into the scoring column there. Mr. Tricker gets his first 2.
So our players to watch are finally getting the scoring side going. Now we saw Tricker. It's not fair to say, makes it sound like he's having an off night. He just wasn't scoring.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of other things. Doing a lot of things very well.
Pushing the ball. We saw assists. He was in those highlight reels for sure. .30 lead right now for the Warriors.
Frankfort staying in that zone.
Good defense, Kornman.
Kornman gets his hand on the ball there for turnover against Danville.
Out top to Wagner. Kornman puts it on the deck, gets into the lane, left hand. Draws the blocking foul against Webb.
Take a look at that, see if Webb was there. Whoa. That's a bang-bang call. Webb was there waiting, but the call goes Frankfort's way.
Superfan Forrest approves of that call in the stands. Kornman back to the free throw line, where again, one of the better free throw shooters on the season for Frankfort. 7 points for the senior so far here tonight.
79% free throw percentage. That's one of the better ones you see on most nights in games. So congrats, RJ, for that. Knocks down. He's perfect 4 for 4, isn't he?
He is. RJ now with 8. Lead down to 28. Grafton looking inside to Webb. Webb turns into Kornman. Well, I tell you, he has to play football. I don't know. I need to get their roster and have it in my hands here, but Stephen Webb is one of the strongest post players I've seen.
Yeah, if he doesn't play football, Danville football coach is bumming out, I'm sure.
Webb now with 13 points. I mean, he has been bumped and banged, and he just doesn't move off his spot. He is solid. Goes 1 of 2 on this trip. And then Beardsley can't gather the rebound, so it'll stay on this end with Danville. Tricker to inbound. Finds Ward. Ward's having a nice night as well. He's the 3rd Danville Warrior in double figures. He's got 11.
Ward came in averaging 7 a game, so got his average already.
Webb on the steal. Gets it ahead. Tricker has that one knocked out of bounds. Good hustle from Hot Dogs to get back here.
They were not lollygagging back on that time. Frankfort, that is.
Beardsley closed out on Scrafton, but he finds Ward, another jumper for him.
Danville's got that zone figured out. They can break someone right there in the middle. They're open for a nice little 10, 12-foot jump shot, knocking those down consistently.
A trap, good pass inside. Beardsley, his first 2.
A good pass by Kornman.
3. Ward's first miss of the quarter. Frankfort trying to quickly get it up the floor and threw that one out of bounds. Emery checks in.
Emery was Frankfort's leading scorer in that first half with 2 threes for his 6 points.
Frankfort scoring's definitely picked up since the first. Starting to find the bottom of the net a little more often here. It fell behind such a large margin so quickly. Now it's tough to even you play even with Danville.
Good hustle by Corman on the offensive shot blocked.
Scrafton using that 6'6" frame to get the block, and then Tricker has it knocked away, and he'll pick up the foul.
Tricker was trying to help get number 22 Emery out of the way there. The ref caught that. Foul on Tricker, his first.
Zach Michael with an inbound for the Hot Dogs. Emery, 3, off the mark. Had a little Reggie Miller spin on it. You see that was like sideways.
Yeah. Tricker on the board and down for Danville. Foul.
He'll head to the free throw line.
Good strength there by Tricker as he come in the lane and is able to get that shot up after contact. Opportunity for 2 free throws.
Official step in there, talk to him a little bit. Tricker gets this one to go with the line.
Tricker's 3rd point this evening.
Eli does a little bit of everything for this team.
Yeah, he does. He's as a junior, he's very, very solid.
I mean, kind of a stat sheet stuffer in that regard when it comes to rebounds, assists, steals. Obviously, points. They haven't necessarily come here tonight, but
didn't need to, but he's getting the ball where it needs to be. The guys are hot tonight for Danville.
McMahon the other way, he adds to his totals. He's got 23 now. Corman puts the ball on the deck, gets into the lane. Can't score, and here comes Scrafton. Open shooter is Ward. Secured by Cornman. Here come the Hot Dogs. RJ with a bit of a circus shot there. Can't get it to drop. Quickly the other way comes Danville. In the middle, Tricker off. 2.5 to go here in the third. Emery knocked down those threes earlier. He's had 3 good looks here recently. Hasn't been able to knock one down. Though you can't fault him for shooting him. He's been open.
Yeah. Frankfort needs points quickly.
Webb blocked by Cornman. RJ throws it the length of the floor. They tried to push quick that time and give Danville a little taste of their own medicine. And Adams dribbles this one off his foot. Substitutions aplenty as we've had quick action back and forth both sides. We get a full timeout here. That allows us to thank the Frankfort Eagles. They've been serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. The Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street. Right down the road is Tornado Roofing. If you need quality work from a qualified company, then look no further than Tornado Roofing, Siding, and Gutters. Offering free estimates, financing, and they'll even help you with your insurance claims. Give them a call, 670-6440, or you can go to tornadoroof.com for more information.
Well, Danville lead just continues to grow, 61-27 here with a minute 57 in the third. They have controlled throughout.
Joe, the all-time leading scorer in Frankfort basketball history, is a young man by the name of Andy Foster, graduated in the class of 1997. He has held that mark ever since then, and his nephew, Jake McGraw, has a great chance to become the all-time leading scorer at Clinton Prairie this coming weekend. If he stays on pace with his average.
Congratulations to Jake. And it's kind of interesting as the bloodlines go. If you remember how Andy played, there are similarities in their game.
Very much so, yeah.
There really is. So
I said that the last time I watched Jake. I said if you squint, you almost see Andy out there still. Shot in the middle, McMahon. One of his rare misses tonight. You know, and then you have so much crossover here in the county too, Joe. We recently saw Carly Davison, speaking of Clinton Central's girls basketball team. She got over that 1,000-point mark. She still has another year to go.
Right.
She has a good chance of becoming the all-time leading scorer in Clinton Central history.
I would think she would stand a good chance, and I'm not real sure what that is, but Carly, a outstanding basketball player for the Bulldogs.
Well, I can tell you her sister Kendall set the record to be broken a year or two later by Sarah Parkinson last season. And now, by the end of next year, you would think Carly may be able to do it again. So
Right. Here you get to see Jack Michael taking the ball to the basket. Going a chance for 2 free throws.
Good to see Jack be aggressive there. He's led the Hot Dogs in scoring in a handful of their games this season.
Jack's kind of always been, to me, kind of a spotty player, where at least scoring-wise. Has a game or two where he scores well, then not, but he leads Frankfort. Assists, steals.
Got 8 points the last time out against Crawfordsville, but to your point, he's been in double figures in 6 games this season. And, man, against Rossville, he couldn't miss. He had 25 points, set a career high that night.
He did shoot it well that night.
Rebounded by Beardsley. Under a minute to go here in the third. Michael shakes McMahon a little bit. Student section
applauds that.
Yeah, of course. And Montavo Soto hits the 3, and they get rowdy for that as well.
Gabe doesn't usually score many. Good to see him knock down a 3-pointer.
Got Forrest doing his best impersonation over there with the boom baby.
Absolutely.
Slick Leonard coined that phrase with Reggie Miller here in Indiana.
That's one of the iconic phrases there ever was.
Scratching shot short. Michael's got a heave. Just a little bit short on that attempt. 64-32 after 3. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after these messages.
Frankfort Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfort, Indiana.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Back at the start of the fourth quarter, 64-32. Our fourth quarter tonight brought to us by Willow Creek Barn. Attention, all engaged couples, discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities, providing the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. To start planning your unforgettable day, just visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Danville not only shooting well, rebounding well, only 3 turnovers in those first 3 quarters, taking care of the ball extremely well.
(64-32) your score. Saw Montavo Soto hit a 3 a minute ago. That got the student section up.
Yeah, they were
fired up.
Excellent. Somebody's got to be open underneath. Frankfort had like all 5 players out on top.
The trap causes a turnover. McMahon inside, and the big fella gets it to drop. Ben Coleman gets his first field goal.
Good to see the senior 2 points there, number 31, Ben Coleman.
34-point lead. We mentioned that because there is the 35-point plateau in high school basketball at any point in time in the second half. Should we reach that margin, it will be a running clock the rest of the way. Danville could get that if they score on this possession. Ward going to back it out and slow things down.
Number 3, Ward, has had himself a fine game for Danville. Nice pass.
Cornman with good help side defense. RJ's played well defensively tonight.
One thing about RJ Cornman, he's going to give his all every night.
Even when he fouls out, Joe. He gave his all cheering on the fans and everyone the other night.
Didn't that put RJ into double figures at 10?
It does.
Frankfort's leading scorer this evening.
Kenny Letterman scoring the other night against Crawfordsville with 15. Lucas Wagner chipped in 13. They were the 2 hot dogs to pace him in scoring. Inside. That one rattles out, won't drop for Coleman. Emery to Adams. Isaac. Runs out of real estate. We got fouled on the arm first.
Adams taking the ball to the basket here. Getting raked across the wrist. Ball out of bounds, Frankfort.
This one taken away. Webb on the fast break. Blocked by Beardsley. Both players come down a little awkwardly there, and hopefully Beardsley's going to be okay. They got tangled up there.
Yeah, I didn't get to see. I know they both went up in the air, but I did not see them land.
We'll give you one look at it here.
See, follow through, still couldn't quite tell. I don't know if you could, Sean, but I didn't exactly see if that was the knee or the ankle.
It looks like he's been holding his right knee. Obviously, you hate to speculate here, but
yeah, we won't do that. We'll just
awkward landing for him.
Didn't know if number 23 for Danville, Webb, kind of fell on top of him too.
As they tend to Beardsley. Let's take a look inside the Frankfort huddle if we could real quick, guys. Get a good look at assistant coach over here handling things as Coach Nerney works on Beardsley.
That's a good sight for Luke and hot dog fans.
Luke's up, able to walk off under his own power, and not much of a limp there. So, again, could have just been an awkward landing, a stinger.
Yeah, stinger. I was going to say maybe hit that knee, ankle on the floor there, and got rolled over.
You applaud the effort. That was one heck of a block.
He came a long way down the floor to get that, too. So, good effort, number 2, Luke Bisley.
Corman trying to cross over on McMahon. McMahon gets the strip here. Emery hustles back. McMahon finishes, and that will break that 35-point plateau as McMahon now has 25 in the game. I take that back. It's 34. I can't do, or no, it is. It's 36, at least on our scoreboard.
Yeah. Well, it is different on the scoreboard up at the top of case.
They did not give them that last field goal just yet on the scoreboard here in the gym, but we are correct with our 70-34 score.
RJ back at the line for 2 for Frankfort. Trying to add his 10 points.
I think we jinxed him about his
nice
free throw shooting.
Nicely done, Joe. I'll be quiet.
You're here all week. RJ's had a nice night in double figures for Frankfort. We've seen him make some good defensive plays tonight, disrupting passing lanes, and got a couple blocks coming from the help side.
Like I said earlier, RJ always gives you 110% every night.
We get a jump ball down here.
Frankfort, Danville, Woods for Frankfort. Jump ball out of bounds, Danville.
And put up and in.
Coleman with his second field goal this evening.
Now 72-35. And it's fixed here in the gym as well now. Adams, kick out. Emery, three, bringing some rain, and he brings the three down.
Emery, his third three. 9 points for him tonight.
Tricker tried to get one over the rim and could not do so.
Tricker is having a rough night on the scoring column, but he added that affected his overall game. He's still doing a lot of good things for Danville.
Kick out, Wagner. That one's short. McMahon has this one knocked away.
Here we go, McMahon. Corman challenging the play. I think I guess RJ picked up a foul, his second of the evening.
Now available, FiberHawk Fiber Internet, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call 922-HAWK. Fast, affordable FiberHawk. McMahon had 21 in the first half. He's added 5 points sit.
Sitting at 26. I bet he'd like to play a few more games here at Frankfort.
That one rims out. Adams on the rebound. Quickly the other way is Emery. Can't finish the bunny. That was Cole Flick who tracked down the rebound for Danville.
Good up ahead pass there by Danville. Coleman, 6 points, all here in the fourth quarter.
Coleman averages 6.7 per game, and it took him to the fourth quarter tonight, but he's still going to get to that average. Cornman scores again. It's got more of an open gym feel to it now as
things are loosening up a lot.
Game flowing a little bit. We're going to get a timeout taken here. Be a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Brian Barber and the Danville Warriors, and that allows us to thank the Farmers Bank. They like helping everyone grow. Drawing over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention that have been there since the founding in 1876, and that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Make sure you stay tuned at the end of the telecast. We will give out some post-game hardware. We'll have our ISC Sports Network Outstanding Player of the Game, and then we'll have our Frankfort Eagles Clinton County Player of the Game, so we'll select someone from Frankfort as well. .5 lead for the Warriors.
They have had it their way ever since the game started, Danville has.
That three.
24.
And in for Gavin Glenzie.
His first three. First points of the evening.
They have 3 players on their varsity roster that have not scored yet here this evening. Jackson Woods tried to get a field goal there on his birthday. Kick out, 3. Lindsay tried to get back-to-back and could not. Shipley couldn't score inside for Danville. Here come the hot dogs.
Get it back in there for Woods. See if he can pick up a deuce on his birthday. Give him 2 points.
Foul on the floor here as Kornman attempted to drive. You know, going back to, and talking about Eli Tricker again, maybe the scoring not necessarily there tonight, just had 3 points, but he has 13 games in double figures this year as Emory knocks down another 3.
Emory into double digits now with 12.
But when we said he does a little bit of everything, Joe, 9 games with 5 or more assists.
But yeah, he rebounded well, passed well.
Coleman with 8. You know his probably the most impressive stats? He has 51 defensive rebounds on the season, and he has 48 offensive rebounds. He's almost 50-50.
Yeah, he's kind of definitely one of those players you say kind of got a nose for the ball. And he got several of those offensive rebounds tonight where the ball might bounce once or twice out on the floor, and he can get in position, race to it, and pick up those loose balls for offensive rebounds. RJ trying to add to his total of 13 tonight.
That one rims out again, thanks to Joe.
Yep. RJ, I'm sorry. I apologize.
RJ misses them both. Flick down low, looking for player there that could not score, wearing jersey number 2. Under 10 seconds to go. Kornman, no. Woods. But that was his chance right there.
Wanted that to go in for his birthday, daggone it.
80-43, your final here from Frankfort High School. Danville gets their 10th win on the season. They get head coach Brian Barber one step closer to 500 for his career. Now just 2 wins shy. Head coach Jake Nerniel.
Yeah, well, you know, tough night for Frankfort. You know, we kind of thought it could be that way, but we're kind of hoping that Danville might come in looking ahead, but they certainly did not as they jumped out early, led 27-4 at the end of the first quarter, and kept their foot on that gas all the way through, Sean, ending up with an 80-43 win over Frankfort.
Post-game hardware tonight when we hand it out. Let's do the ISC Sports Network Outstanding Player first, and it's going to be Cameron McMahon from Danville. Had an absolutely awesome night here tonight. Finishes with 26 points, led all scorers, 21 of those coming in the first half.
Yeah, he got Danville going early and got them scoring well right out of the gate, and he had himself a great game at 26, as you said.
On the other side, for the Frankfort Eagles Clinton County Player of the Game, it'll be R.J. Kornman. Finished with 13 points tonight, did the senior. Had a nice night for Frankfort, even though the scoreboard not in their favor.
Right, he worked hard, got several rebounds, was always in the defensive scheme of things, getting his hands on the basketball, creating havoc, but just a tough night all around for Frankfort as Danville controlled from the tip.
4 players in double figures tonight for Danville. Frankfort had a few of their own. You talked about Kornman with 13. Taryn Emery chipped in with 12 as well. Had a good 3-point shooting night. But the final tonight from Frankfort, 80-43. Hot Dogs fall to 2-16 on the season. It's going to do it for our coverage here at Frankfort High School. I want to thank all the students behind the scenes making tonight's game possible. For Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker. We appreciate you tuning in. We hope you'll join us next time.
Tonight's game is presented to you in parts by the Frankfort Eagles. Post 976, they are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. By FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk. By the Farmers Bank, where you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. By the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. And by Tornado Roofing, specializing in residential and commercial roofing and repair.
At Tornado Roofing, we provide a complete range of services defined by quality, innovation, and expertise. We offer free estimates, have financing available, and handle insurance claims. Tornado Roofing is more than a name. It's a family-owned and operated business known for its committed customer service and expectation of going beyond our clients' needs. Our work is backed by a customer satisfaction guarantee to provide you with peace of mind. For more information, visit tornadoroof.com or call 670